Grand Rising. Welcome to the channel Excellence, where we strive for excellence. We strive to be one better than what we were yesterday. Now we have come into 2023. 2023 is the year of unity. It's the year of unity, the master and the servant. It's the year of the master and the servant. So anything out there that is not serving you, and you are serving it, stop the service on it. Just cut the service off. See, it's all about uniting and everybody becoming one. This is 2023. The greatest things that you will ever see is the greatest things that you can perform. Know that. 2023. Before 2023, we went through what we call hell. Covert everything. But 2023, that's the year for you and me to stand in unity and show people the keys that'll open up all the doors in this universe. The key to life is paying attention to your Gaia, the Gaia that's in you, the natural instincts, your natural instincts. And when people are serving you, do your part. Everyone must stand up and take their place in the affairs of men and women in this world to show the abilities that they have. Now, grown-ups, grow up. Grow up. When I say grow up, grow into your calling. Grow and do the things that you must do. If you a grown woman or grown man and you got children, your job is to take care of them. See, because you know fair well first that all of us are God's child first. See, God said before he gave that child to that mother and that father that he is my child. Take care of my child. And I'll take care of you as my child. See, he didn't say, go see a Rothschild. He said, stay in the conditions of my child. In the thinking, reasoning, willing, and understanding of my child, not Rothschild. See, he didn't tell you to try to be a Rockefeller or none of that, or the Rockefellas. See, he didn't tell you to go out there and deceive people and see how much you can hoard. He said, be a blessing. When you be a blessing to everyone, you are removing curses. See, to step into your family and to show gratitude and to bless everyone is to remove family curses. That's to remove the curse. See, not for all of y'all to sit there and curse the person that's blessing you. See, Jesus never cursed the three wise men, the ones that came bearing him gifts. See, society and this world has got it all twisted because families now don't even want the gifts that you are willing to bear to them. See, they'll tell you, don't send it to me. I don't want it. I don't want it because it comes from you. If you send us anything, we don't want it. See, that's what my family say. See, it was during Christmas time and the holiday season, and I tried to send some gifts to my family. They told me they didn't want it. Don't send it to us. We don't want it. It comes from you. See, the gifts and the understanding is to stand on the truth and know that you have failed and you are broken and need to be fixed. So it's time for us to reach back into them families and fix them Humpty Dumptys that fell off the wall. You know, don't be a Humpty Dumpty, because you'll fall off the wall and have a great fall. And all the king's horses and all the king's men right now is doing their best to put families back together again. See, I'm one of the king's horses and one of the king's men. Because my Humpty Dumpty family done fell and I got to put them back together again. You feel me? But somebody got to stand up in their greatness. And somebody got to exercise their will to choose. They will to choose to change their conditions in order to make conditions better for everyone. For everyone in this universe. See, intelligent people have the ability to make changes to make things work. Smart people have the dumbness to say all kind of idiotic, dumb stuff to keep things from working. Now, if you want to step into your intelligence and into your greatness, do your part. Do not have a person constantly serving you and you don't want to serve them. You know it's an end to that. But if you serve each other 100 and 100, if I give you 100 and you give me 100, we gonna keep it 1,000. We'll get to 1,000. See, that's how you get to them bands in your hands. See, the only way you gonna get them bands in your hands is to work like a pedal on a bike. When one up, the other one, if one down, the other one push the other one up. One down, the other one push the other one up. When one go down, the other one push the other one up. See, that's how a bicycle pedal work. And then you get the momentum. And once you get the momentum, you end the year and you run off. This is the beginning of the year. How many of y'all on the runway right now? How many of y'all on the runway right now? Getting ready to take off. Well, if you on the runway right now getting ready to take off, you late. Because you should have took off before the year ended. You should have took off in the middle of last year so you could be way ahead of this year. See, I took off in the beginning of 2022 to catch up to 2023. See, I done took off in 2023 and I'm reaching 2024. You feel me? So all the moral of the story is always stay ahead of yourself. If you ahead of yourself, the game will never catch up to you. Stay 3, 4, 5 steps ahead of your thinking, reasoning, willing, and your understanding. You got it. You thinking of it. You got the reason, you got the will, and you also have the power to choose. So you can choose when to start at any given time. Put that plane on a runway and take off. And once you get up in that air, just soar, just fly around. Fly around. We know everybody that was created were created with wings so they can fly. Everybody was created with wings so they can fly. When I say everybody was created with wings and able to fly, you got what is called an angelical power in you. That angelical power, that angel in you, whether it is risen or have fallen. See, a lot of us are fallen angels and are flying around shitting on everybody. But no, get up there in the altitude where you can fly high up in the sky. And even if you got a shit, it won't hit nobody in the eye. Because it'll be done broke up before it fell to the ground. But some of y'all flying so low in your endeavors, so low in your spirit, so low in your consciousness that you hitting the ground. And if you keep hitting the ground, you digging a hole. And if you digging a hole, once you get 6 feet, you go to sleep. The worst thing a man can do in this world is sleep. Nas said it. The baddest rapper out there, Nas said it. He said, I don't sleep because that's the cousin to death. I don't sleep. I don't have time to sleep. I got too much work to do. I got too much space to cover. See, time never was when man was not. If life of man at any time began, a time will come where it will end. We just need to cover space. There's no time. It's just space in between. Don't get caught in outer space. Be somewhere where you can leave a trace that you have been there, a legend, a legacy. Do things that have people talking about you. See, collecting money and hoarding money ain't nobody gonna talk about you. But showing gratitude, sharing, caring, being out there with your people, showing that unconditional love. Everybody can't do it. And to the chosen ones, they are envious because you have that ability to do it. They are jealous. And I say they because they is the people that always say they said this, they said that. So I'm talking about the they sayers. When anybody come to you and they say they started off with if, they start a conversation out with if, and, but, or they, get their ass out your way. If the conversation start off with if, and, but, or they, get that person out your way. That's straight negativity coming towards you. Know how to break your cycle. Know how to stand in your greatness and break the cycle that you are going through. Don't get caught up in the loop. I was caught in a loop at one time. I was going in and out of jail because I kept coming out, dealing with the same people, doing the same thing, getting the same results. So you have to make a 360 and undo that figure eight and do it backwards. See, I did a donut in the middle of the figure eight and got kicked out of driver's training. Because I was fishtailing the tail end of that car trying to get out of the way of the negativity. See, we all know what we can tolerate. We all know what we've been through. Stop tolerating other people's bullshit. Life has become where it is based on bullshit and experience. And everybody out there is trying to get everybody to experience the worst bullshit that they can put them through. Well, it's 2023. That bullshit is not for me. Pack that shit up, take it back where you got it from. That shit in 2022, so it was meant for you. Because see, the only person that think that way and to think the way that the ignorant-minded people think is those who have those thoughts in their head. And those who had those thoughts in their head try to throw them seeds out. They try to plant them seeds in the soil of soul of other people's minds so they can grow apace. So watch the shit that you listen to when other people trying to run that game on you. Know the difference between truth and falsehood. Then know you will know truth and falsehood when it's strangely being mixed. I'm going to say that again. Know the difference between truth and falsehood. And then you will know when truth and falsehood is strangely being mixed. See, and that's called man trying to put some bullshit and a twist on you. See, you will see it. You will feel it. You will have that intuition. You will sense it. In other words, like I said in the beginning of this video, pay attention to your Gaia. That's your natural nature and your natural calling and the natural person who you are. I am afraid to be afraid of what people think of me. That shit goes on in their head. It has nothing to do with me. And I am the only one on this plane of things made manifest that has the constitutional right to validate who I am. I'm the only one who can do that. No one, No one out there, not my mama, my daddy, brothers, sisters, family, the people who have tried to validate who I am and tell people this is who he is. All of them know what I told them to do sideways before I wiped. I stand up independent and fearless on everything because I stand on the truth. Truth is what is, it don't need no support. The truth is the only thing in this world that ain't gonna change and ain't gonna pass away. There's three things that stand alone in this world. That's the sun, the moon, and the truth. And once you become to be like the sun, the moon, and the truth, you will know how to stand alone on your own. Upright, independent, and fearless, and say to yourself, I am the greatest that ever done it. Ask Muhammad Ali, I am the greatest that ever done it. Ask Kobe Bryant, I am the greatest that ever done it. Ask Martin Luther King, I'm the greatest that ever done it. I am Excellantz, the greatest that ever done it, the world's best friend. I come to y'all in 2023 in unconditional love for the sole purpose of uplifting fallen humanity and to see this world in eternal happiness and in eternal bliss of life. Just living in nothing but joy and happiness. Because we can do it collectively and selectively. You can't tell me that it ain't in you. You just too ornery, evil to manifest it and to show the love inside of you. Now stand up 2023 and join the crowd. Show the gratitude. Show the attitude. Show me what I've been showing you. If I can show you, you care. Don't just show me that fake ass hair. I'm out of here.